to yawn just as I fucking hit record. Okay, day 22. The magic two. Here's the word count we're starting with today. Oh my god. There you go. As usual, 20, nothing's changed, so 20,000, and then 60 pages. But yeah, I'm just gonna get to work, and then I'm gonna recoup what I've done. But I just want to get straight into it because it's still day. It's still nice and bright out there. Well, not too bright, but you know, it's still day. So let's keep it up. And the result, 508. Partially disappointing, but I was having a hard time kind of, because there's this one scene that I finished that was a continuation of yesterday's scene. It was so good. It was just everything was coming together so well. I had this crazy idea from this. I was inspired by this video I once saw like years and years ago, and it was just this really creepy shot of, you know, like someone peering in between, like, you know, a door frame, and they're just like peeking at you. And it was just so cool. It was creepy as fuck. And then the next scene, I was like, you know, I have to make this exciting, and you know, it's not gonna be as exciting as this scene, but it's not filler. It can't be filler because this is super important for them, because this whole chapter is revealing a very important aspect of the setting. So it's all very complicated now, but I like it. It's just that this particular scene was hard to write because of just how many variables there are and how exciting the previous scene was. So when you're coming off of like that kind of moment, unless you're gonna carry that energy over or convert it into something different, you know, it's not gonna be as exciting to write. And this is because it's different characters, and you know, it's connected in the sense that they're looking for the character from the previous scene. It's just that it's, yeah. Yeah. So I don't know, what advice what can I give about this? I don't know. This is kind of, I'm looking for advice for myself, to be fair, because but this is already quite deep into the story. This is still the beginning of Act 2, but shit's getting crazy. So yeah, it's hard to get advice when somebody is not exactly on par with whatever you're doing, or, you know, doesn't just, you know, hasn't read everything. On par being just like caught up with everything, because there's a previous book to this that I've yet to have beta readers read. I'm pretty sure, yeah, nobody's even read the first book from the series, because I'm so stingy about, I wouldn't call myself a perfectionist, because I know who perfectionists are. You know, the kind of authors that are perfectionists I'm not like them. But I do wait a long time, and I do edit quite a bit before I send out any manuscripts to any beta readers, any editors, any friends. So yeah. But that's it. That's that for day 20. I've also realized, I mean, because I know the prep I did in October still counts technically, but from November 1st, today counts as the 101st day of progress in terms of just, you know, making these videos. So yeah, in total I think it's like 105 or something, I don't know. But yeah, it's we're quite far. We're getting there. Yeah. Nice. What am I looking for? What am I looking for? Oh yeah, this is what I was thinking about. Because there's this map. Gotta check for spiders. You never know here. But there's this map, this one right here, that is the map of the world that I'm making. Let me just get it. This is kind of my board, but yeah, it's I have to change it again. It's the idea's changed now because, well, a lot of different, the premise of the whole series, from the first book is important into the map. So it's horizontal like most world maps nowadays, but I was thinking like I have to change it significantly to fit the era that this story takes place in. So I'm not going to give away anything super duper special, but I do have to do that. So that's another thing I have to do. I have to keep. I have to finish the screenplay as well. I got a lot of good progress done. It's just that I've been so busy with other stuff that it's been hard to write the screenplay. And generally, I've been just kind of rethinking some of my goals, I guess. I'd still like to write screenplays. I think I love the art. I love the art. I'm just not that in love with the industry itself, I guess. And I've participated in it before. I've done acting, like just commercials mostly, but I've done some extra acting as well, some background stuff. Yeah, I've done like acting classes and shit. I've seen a lot of that part of the industry. Of course, I mean, not as much as probably people, like as the average person working it, obviously, but it's just the film industry is tough, and it's not necessarily that it's tough that it turns me off. It's just the kind of culture around it, I guess, and just the way they do things. I think a lot of things are necessary, but it's, it's not. I'm rambling. But yeah, I kind of want to reiterate the stuff because I have a lot to do. I mean, I kind of wrote down some of this stuff. I have to write a whole lot of this. I have to, edit a couple projects, quite a few projects. I have to write the screenplay and then edit the screenplay because I do want to get all my hours done for the mentorship. Yeah, and I even have to edit this book a little bit because there are some aspects I recently thought about that I was like, oh shit, I did not mention this, or yeah, so it's just a whole lot of crazy shit to update. Yeah, but that's my little ramble for today. Yeah, just a good old update because things are coming together behind the scenes. It's just tough. And also, I've been reading this fucking insane ass book, A Clockwork Orange, and I hate it. I hate it. The writing style is so obnoxiously difficult. And even though I'm Slavic, so like I'm Polish, and I understand many of the Russian terms of the teen slang in the book Nadsat, I'm still, and sometimes they use German words, like they fucking use Kartoffel, which I'm from Silesia, so we use some German words as well. So we have Slavic, obviously it's mostly Slavic, it's mostly Slavic language, but our dialect is also influenced by German because we bordered them for so long and we were part of them, I think, at a certain point too, where I understand that, but even then it's fucking impossible because he came up with a couple words too, like just so it's not enjoyable at all. And it's just basically, one, you have to read a couple sentences, decipher them, and then you just find out it's some fucked up shit anyway. Like, I don't want to fucking, like, it's too much. I don't even want to I don't even want to mention the stuff that happens in there. You can assume, unless you've read it or seen the movie, I guess, you're caught up. It's just, I mean, I understand maybe there's a lot of fans, a lot of people love it even. I'm not saying it should have been censored. I'm just not sure why it was even published. Maybe I just haven't gotten far enough to find it rewarding. But I feel like that's a psychological tactic. When something's so difficult to get through, you convince yourself that you love it because it was so hard to get through. But and that's, yeah, my yeah. And this is also the restored text of the original, I think, draft. I don't know if that's the first draft or if it's the draft before the censorship or whatever. I don't know. But yeah, confusing. And just overall not very enjoyable right now. So I'm more excited to actually get to this book because it's more my style. Kurt Vonnegut, Slaughterhouse-Five, satire. Because I fucking love satire, and I recently wrote a satire short story. I submitted to my school journal, which I'm excited to see. I've been rejected from it before, I think twice already. That last time, I understand why. It was fucked up and it was satire. So, and they were looking for like a horror theme, but I did like horror comedy, and it just did not fit the theme because I saw the theme later on and I read like I think 1 or 2 submissions and it was nothing like my vision. So I get it, but I feel like I got the vibe of the journal this time. So I hope they like it because I worked pretty hard on it, got a lot of input as well before I submitted it. So yeah, it just became a lot better over time. So yeah, but that's that. I might put it on my website eventually when I finalize it. So yeah, I'd want people to read it because it's pretty fun. It's called The Bookworm. Yeah, but that's that for today. I've spoken enough. I gotta edit this video, put it out there, and then sleep. Yeah, it's getting late now. So peace out. It was a decent day, but yeah, I crashed out minimally. Peace.